Hi guys, Artiar here. So for this video, we'll be taking an early look to Feng Fushi's skill kit. Cause in China, they already released the Fushi's Esper preview, and we can take a look. So I also translate what is the meaning of it, but we most probably we already know how it works, right? But let's take a look. Wow, he's tall, 180 cm, 25 years old. Then he likes to sleep and lazy. Okay. Very cool. Okay. The dragon is so cool. Okay, so we can also take a look at the combat part here. Okay, so attack one enemy, then damage due to his attack and max HP. Then it will also recover the max HP percentage to the lowest HP ally. Then if he have the wind buff, then it's 100% crit rate, 100% crit. So we can take a look here. Oh, what happened to the visual? Right, why is it blue and purple? Is it like a bug? I think this is a bug. Then I think this is the damage, and then this is the extra damage he deal. Like I remember the wind buff there. It mentioned that you deal extra damage due to the wind buff you have, right? So I think this is the extra true damage. Then this one is the one that he crit, because this is a guarantee crit. And if we take a look here, he have a wind buff, and then there's a golden rim buff here. So I think this golden rim buff is the wind buff. So the wind buff will make him guarantee crit, and then he crit for the first hit, and then the other 2 hit is a true damage from the extra damage. Then it also get heals from the true damage as well. I mean, like 3 hit, he healed 3 times. Oh, then you have like a small pet with you, the dragon pet with you. The in-game build is very cool. And then there's a golden rim buff, so I think this is the far journey, the one that you can stack for 8 stack. Then you consume the stack to remove the stun or sleep. I think this is the far journey, is a golden rim buff. Then I think the speed up here is the one that you can get the random buff. It's either speed up, crit damage, or attack up. Then this one should be the win. Okay, then S2, attack all enemy. Then it deals damage based on its attack and max HP, and it is with defend down. But if you have the wind buff, within the wind buff, it's a guaranteed crit, and every time you deal damage, it also deals a true damage based on your max HP. So AoE, wow, okay, AoE. Oh, then the dragon went out. Okay. But why it doesn't crit? It should crit, right? Unless he haven't applied yet. Or maybe this is not a wind buff. Like he didn't cast a wind buff yet. Okay, let's take a look. Okay, S3 is the one that will open a wind buff. Then we will... Okay, then this is the wheel buff. This is the wind, this is the wheel, and then... blah blah blah. Then there's a lot of the buff here, okay. Okay, let's see. So this one is far journey. This one here should be the pursuit one. Then where's the wind buff? Oh, is this is a wind buff? Dang, there's so many buff. You can't even know what is what buff. I'm guaranteed this is a far journey. This one is a crit damage up buff. Then this one should be the wind buff, since wind buff is like the like the AoE buff for the whole team, right? And then I'm curious, what is the first one? Anyone knows what is the first buff? Or am I missing any kind of buff? I remember there's wheel, wind, and far journey. Or unless this is the wheel, then this is the wind. Then you can see it remains the effect on the ground. So as long as this effect is on, then I think this is the wind, right? Okay, now I understand. Okay, so the S2 here, Just now it only hit one time because that's not included the wind. There's no wind yet. So this should be the wheel. This is the wheel, this is the far journey. Then after casting S3, you're gonna have this circle thing, which is the wind buff for 3 turns. And then with the wind buff, he gonna cast S2 now, then he get a random buff, right? So he's gonna get attack up. So he have speed, crit damage, and attack up. Then he only casts AoE damage, which is a guaranteed crit and the extra true damage of the max HP. So this is how it works. So it means that at first it didn't apply the true damage. Oh. Okay. But there's so many buffs though. And I like the skill effect. I like the skill effect in game, like with a dragon pet with him and then like so many skill buff. So far journey 3 stack, when you cast S3 you're gonna get far journey for 2 stack, so it's total of 3 stack. And then 3 stack of the wind, then the wheel is at the start of the combat. Then before you action, you're gonna get a random buff, but now he already have wind, have crit damage, so he's gonna get attack up. Like this. Oh, okay, and there's also very detailed part is when you cast S2, you can see there's a lot of Chinese word there. So this is the Pakwatan, right? And then he throw out the dragon, boom, and then you can see there's a lot of Chinese word here. I think it's related to the 8 palm thing. Yeah, so how do you think about his in-game preview? From the preview itself, I would definitely get him because he is very cool. Like the in-game model itself, the animation itself is very cool. And then the fact that he can give so many buffs is insane. And R2 is able to give the whole team with this buff as well. And if I'm not mistaken, that they also mentioned about AP push, right? So maybe you can AP push from this S3. Cause when he casts S3, why he can take another turn? Like you can see here, he attacked, right? The mob went here, then it's his turn. He casts S3. After he casts S3, he still get another turn to cast S2. Did I miss something else here? Or is it like cast S3, auto cast S2? I'm not really sure. How do you guys think about it? Alright, so that's all for the video today. Hope you guys enjoy. Feel free to comment down how do you think about his in-game preview now. And hope to see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.